Tense scenes emerging from Tehran tonight, with videos circulating online capturing loud chants of "Death to Khamenei" echoing across the capital skyline. The footage, widely shared on social media platforms, appears to show nighttime protests continuing months after Iran's largest uprising in decades. The timing is striking. With tensions rising between Iran and the United States, these chants signal that internal unrest has not disappeared. It has simply gone quieter, more fragmented, and more dangerous for those taking part. The roots of this anger trace back to late December 2025, when Iran was shaken by one of its most widespread protests since the 1979 revolution. The immediate trigger was economic collapse. The Rial lost nearly half its value amid soaring inflation and sanctions pressure. What stunned the regime most was where the protests began. Merchants in Tehran, the Grand Bazaar, long seen as loyal to the Islamic Republic, shut their shops in protest. That act of defiance ignited demonstrations across more than 675 locations in all 31 provinces. The protests quickly evolved from economic frustration into political revolt. Crowds chanted directly against Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and demanded systemic change, human rights protections, and an end to decades of repression. For many Iranians, the uprising was not just about prices or jobs, it was about the future of the Islamic Republic itself. The state's response was swift and brutal. Authorities imposed internet blackouts, jammed satellite signals, and launched a sweeping crackdown. Human rights groups estimate thousands were killed, with figures ranging from 6,000 to more than 12,000, and tens of thousands detained. Reports of torture and enforced disappearances followed. By mid-January, large-scale street protests were largely suppressed, but quieter acts of defiance have continued, including the rooftop chants now being heard again in Tehran. The unrest comes as Washington's rhetoric sharpens. President Donald Trump has openly suggested regime change in Iran would be the best thing that could happen, even as the Pentagon deploys additional military assets to the region.
Do you want regime change in Iran? Well, it seems like that would be the best thing that could happen. For 47 years, they've been talking and talking and talking. In the meantime, we've lost a lot of lives while they talk, and legs blown off, arms blown off, faces blown off. It's been going on for a long time, so let's see what happens. In the meantime, we have tremendous power has arrived, and additional power, as you know, another carrier is going out shortly. So we'll see it out. If we could get it settled for once and for all, that would be good.
Trump says negotiations over Iran's nuclear program must expand to include missiles, regional influence, and human rights, demands Tehran has rejected. The United States has already struck Iranian nuclear facilities once before, and Trump has warned that further action remains on the table. Tonight, Iran faces pressure on two fronts: external military threats and internal discontent. Diplomacy continues, but trust is thin. The chants rising from Tehran's rooftops suggest that beneath the balmy calm, anger still simmers. Whether that frustration erupts again into open protest or becomes entangled with rising geopolitical tensions could shape not only Iran's future, but the stability of the entire region.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.